Let's create a new file. Use a template, matrix, hit OK, and then go to modeling. Okay, so let's save the file. Let's say Lab06 to Spring. Save. Okay, so let's create a center line. Makes to be red. Hit OK, and let's get a new. So we're going to use this dash dot. Hit OK. Hit OK. All right, and then we're going to create one more. This one to be solid, and make it green. The line will be continuous. Okay. Now make our center line to be the work layer, and you can turn on this grid and snap. So go to show menu bar, go to draft, and okay. So I'm going to create some center line. 0, 0, enter, and then give the length to be, say, 50, and then use this zoom extend. We will be able to see our first line. Another vertical line, so 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we get a reference line. Now I'm going to create a helix. And I'm going to use isometric view. So the center point of the base, it will be 0, 0, 0, 0, enter. And just specify the radius. It's going to be diameter or radius. I'm going to give the radius, which is 10, and radius of the other end 10 as well. You can see, and then it asks me to input the height. Instead of giving the height, I'm going to give the turns. So I'm going to type T here and hit enter. It asks me to specify number of turns. I'm going to give 20, and it asks me to give the height of the helix. so I'm going to give 20 as well. Alright, you can see this one is created using center line, so I'm going to select it and bring it to the title block. Save my file. Okay, now I have my helix being created, and then I'm going to use title block, so I will be able to get the solid. Now I'm going to create another circle. I'm going to activate the endpoint and disable the other option, so I will be able to select the end point. The radius will be, I'm going to give 0.25, the radius. Okay, save my file. Now we have the profile of the spring, and we also have the path of this spring. So let's get started. I'm going to make the solid to be my work layer, so it will be created in here. Simply click swoop, and then we're going to select object to sweep, or say it's a section, and then hit enter. Now we're going to select the path. We're going to select the helix as my path. Okay, it takes a while to generate the solid. Okay, now you can see, because I use solid as my work layers, current layer, so the settings will be used to create my geometry. So I'm going to use the realistic, and then we can manipulate our views to see what we have. Okay, so that's the solid we created. I'm going to bring this to isometric view, and save my file. Okay, I'm going to disable or hide my other layers and only shows the solid in this. Okay, use this one to move to the center. If you want to look at the top, you can, right, and then let's see. Okay, so another thing you might notice is, if I go to make my current layer to be, make it visible, and make the work layer, current layer, and hide this, and here title blocks and so on. You may notice the helix I created and the profile I created used to create to generate the spring is not here anymore. Okay, please notice this is something you should pay attention to. Let's bring it to solid, and make the solid my current work layer, and hide the rest of the layer, and use isometric view. Save your file.